Hey everybody, it's Kit here, and happy Monday. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to, at least for me, the highly anticipated episode of Through the Veil. Sorry, I still have the allergies. I think at this point I'm just doomed to sound like a asthmatic smoker. But yeah, it is time. It is time for a fateful intervention. So let's dive right into it, shall we? Hopefully you guys enjoy it. On a dreary day in San Myshuno, the Fate sisters put their plan into action, even as Alice was attempting hers. So, this is where your friend lives, How did you even make friends anyway? Felicity hissed. Felicity, not now, Evie said calmly, trying to concentrate. She needed to see if Alice was home, if Adam was home. Just where is she? Fel huffed. I'm just saying, you made friends with a city girl. You know they tend to like parties and fun, everything you don't. I talk to people instead of yelling at them, Fel. Evie almost snapped back, much to her twin's delight. Ooh, snappy today. I love it. Can you please concentrate on the plan, dear sister? For once, Evie wanted to say, but declined to add that last little tidbit. Blah, 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 blah. You find your friend, I handle boy toy, we save the day, blah, blah, blah. Sounds about right? Felicity smirked. Evie sighed. Yes, I suppose so. But are you sure you can handle Adam? I don't want you in trouble, Fel. Don't worry, I can handle it. Evie looked at her twin, remembering the last few times they had been around each other, and all of the chaos and magic shared over the years. Felicity, I mean it. I don't want you in trouble, especially if you go overboard. You worry too much. Go on and find your little friend already, Eves. And we meet when? Evie sighed at Fel's rolling eyes. Yours or mine? Oh, don't worry, little twin. You won't have to find me. I'll find you, Fel grinned. Now was the time to have some fun. And even as the Fate sisters were off on their way, so was Alice. She waited until she could hardly wait anymore, but a stroke of luck. Almost like magic. Adam was called to work, rather suddenly, and he could not say no. Miraculously, he left the door unlocked. But it was so strange. She swore she had heard him lock it behind him, but it opened on the first try. She didn't have to smash anything, she could just walk free. Alice walked for surely hours. Her back hurt, her ankles were swollen, she had tripped and nearly fallen multiple times. She avoided all cameras she could find, all cops, and anyone who gave her the creeps. Eventually, she found herself in a part of town she didn't recognize. There wasn't a soul in sight. She was so tired and wired. Hypervigilant, scared. Where was she going to go? What was she going to do? She had 10 simoleons, not even enough for a cab or a loading screen, a coffee, a food, a place to stay. Nothing. All she could do was walk and relish the pain. She wasn't in that apartment. She wasn't with Adam. Wherever she was going now, no matter what happened, she was free. Evie had spent all day searching in vain. Her sight was not an easy thing to possess, visions, sights, and sounds all merging together. She caught glimpses, enough to know that Alice was on the move, but nothing so concrete as to find her. She wasn't familiar with the city, and she did not have the foresight to collect anything of Alice's to craft a tracking spell. But alas, her hard work eventually bore fruit. She recognized those buildings. She got as close as she could without being seen. The docs would have to do. She ran as fast as she could, hoping Alice had not wandered too far. But where was she? Evie didn't see her as she ran through the streets. The relief that hit her system was unlike anything she had experienced in a long time. Alice was here! Alice's head swam in exhaustion and hunger. She wasn't sure what to do. She was at a crossroads. Go under that bridge, or walk alongside it. Where was going to be the safest? She didn't know this part of town very well. Alice, hi! Evie's excited voice hit Alice's hearing, making her jump and whirl around. Evie? What are you doing here? Relief hit Alice when she saw her friend so close. Just where the heck did she come from? Then the nerves hit when she realized she hadn't been able to respond. And then her face, the scar was in plain sight. Oh no. Oh, I'm out shopping, just wandering around the city, Evie gushed quickly. Was it just Alice, or did Evie stutter there? Shopping? Uh-huh. Well, I'm glad to hear it. She wanted to say gotta go, but at that moment her baby gave her a large kick to the ribs, causing her to gasp in pain. Evie's eyes widened. Oh my, are you alright? Is the baby giving you trouble? Why don't you sit and we can catch up? Talk? No, I'm fine. I need to... Oh. Pain and exhaustion led to irritability and horrible mood swings. Alice was paranoid, feeling like if Evie had just so happened to find her, Adam or somebody really, connected to him could. She needed to go. But the baby was tap dancing on her ribs, and it really hurt. Evie looked very doubtful. Alice, are you sure? You don't seem so fine. You kind of have a new... It's been a long time since we've chatted. Are you sure? That boba shop is just around the corner. Remember when we met up a month or so back? We could grab a boba and catch up. That tea shop. No. Adam could surely find her there. No, Sorry, the doctor says I'm allergic to boba. Her blood pressure was rising, making her woozy. Sorry, she stumbled into Evie. Evie caught her, steadying her clearly distraught friend, taking advantage of the skin-to-skin contact to do just a little magic to hopefully clear Alice's head. She didn't want to sway her so to speak, but help with the negative emotions. Let Alice think clearly. Alice, breathe. Everything is going to be all right. See? All right? How could everything be all right? Nothing is all right. Alice wanted to scream and rage at the universe. Nothing was going the way it was supposed to. But Evie whispered soothing words in a language Alice didn't quite understand, and just when she felt her blood pressure reaching a boiling point, everything negative in her began to just drain away. See? Evie smiled softly. You just gotta breathe a little, friend. Thank you, Alice whispered, eyes becoming glassy with tears. Well, I kind of lied before. I'm not allergic to boba. I just don't want to go get any right now. I have preeclampsia. Had some complications with this baby. It's been a little hard. Evie nodded once, reassuringly. Oh, hon, I am so sorry. But you're in your 3rd trimester, right? You aren't too far off from giving birth, surely. But What are you doing all the way out here? And what happened to your face, Alice? Alice opened her mouth to lie, but about what? What could she say? She tripped and fell into a glass table? That she was just going for a walk? But the baby kicked again, and her stomach gurgled. Evie's hands itched. Is he kicking? Oh, is it okay if I feel him? Alice was caught off guard. Sure, I guess. I don't know what the gender is, though. I haven't gotten one of those tests yet. Aww. Hello, little fella. Oh, man, you are kicking, aren't you? Big, strong legs. They're gonna shoot you nicely when you get into this world. Now give your mama a break. It's not easy growing new life, little one. I can't wait to meet you. Evie, gushing over her belly, filled Alice with a soft warmth that she had not yet experienced this pregnancy. Something akin to love? Maybe. Oh, hello! Who would have thought I'd run into you here, Evangeline? A new voice made Alice freeze, and then she had to blink. It was like staring at another Evie. Only this one had green eyes, and she had to blink 3 times. Okay, she could have sworn she saw pointed ears, but it must have been a trick of the light. Hi, Felicity, Evie said with an apologetic smile towards Alice. And who's your friend here? Aren't you going to introduce me? Sister, Fel smirked. Hi? Alice murmured, fidgeting. Evie smiled brightly, trying to make the tension less awkward. Of course. Alice, meet my twin sister, Felicity. Felicity, meet Alice. Older twin sister, Felicity interjected. Alice, what a pleasure it is to meet you. I have heard nothing about you. She elbowed her sister in the ribs. This one shares nothing with her dear twin these days. Oh, this isn't awkward at all, Alice thought to herself, feeling very put on the spot. Evie sighed. Felicity, we haven't talked in years. But, yes, this is Alice. What are you doing here, Fel? Felicity smiled angelically. Oh, I was just shopping at the thrift store down the street. Speaking of, hey Alice, did you get that sweater from there? I think I saw some threads there just like it. Is it comfortable? I might just have to go grab it. Evie wanted to shake and reprimand her sister. Alice tensed up slightly, but answered the question. Yes, I didn't want to spend a lot of money on maternity clothes. It was partially the truth, but why did Felicity's eyes gleam slightly? She blinked and it was gone. It's fairly comfortable, yes. Once you get the smell out of it, that is, but she didn't tell Felicity that. Evie nodded once. It sure looks comfortable. Felicity, I could possibly jazz it up a little. Pink boots, perhaps. Ooh, maybe a gold belt. Big gold hoops and a gold belt. Evie interjected. That all sounds great, Fel. Felicity interrupted. Oh, yes, but of course, it's getting dark and Alice is heavily pregnant. Shame on you for keeping her out so long. Alice spoke up. It's fine, actual. Fel cut her off. No, it's not. Your baby boy is kicking you and you are starving. You need to toddle off home and put your feet up. Evie snapped at her sister. Felicity! Felicity ignored her twin and handed Alice her phone. If you want to call your man, is he at work or something? He should really take better care of you. You deserve better than walking around. You need a cab or something. Go on, call him in that cab. Just do me a favor and give him what for. Fel, you can't just say that. Why not? Clearly she does deserve better. You are making her uncomfortable. I'm calling it like it is, something you could certainly use a lesson or two in doing. I don't want to call him, Alice blurted out. shaking as tears fell down onto Felicity's phone. She handed the phone back, avoiding the sister's eyes. And I don't want to go back. Is he a dick? Felicity asked, ignoring Evie's and sticking her phone back into her pocket. Alice tried to avoid Felicity's seemingly knowing gaze, still feeling somehow set up but also safe. So she nodded once, hugging herself as the baby finally stopped kicking. I don't want to be with him anymore. So a dick, got it. Fel sniffed once as Evie rushed to soothe Alice. That's okay, you don't have to. Why don't you just come stay with me tonight, okay? You can figure things out tomorrow. I can't intrude. Fel rolled her eyes high up into the sky and put a hand on Alice's shoulder. Oh, trust me, you aren't. Miss Goody Two-Shoes over here loves sleepovers. You would be doing me a favor, because if I have to spend one more night with this ray of sunshine, I am going to vomit. I wasn't that bad. When did we spend the night? You sing in your sleep. It's exhausting. Despite the bickering that went on and on and on, Alice felt better. She felt okay. She felt safe. And as her twin and Alice headed towards the subways, Felicity went the opposite direction. Felicity had got Adam out of the apartment, allowing Alice to escape. That had been child's play. Evangeline had found Alice. And together, the sisters had convinced the high-strung, highly stressed pregnant lady to go with Evie to spend the night. Felicity knew that one night was going to be a few weeks. She would see to that. And as for Felicity, there was one more part of this plan to tie up. One last string to burn. Ooh, alrighty guys, that was that. This one was honestly so much fun to do, to write, to script, to play. I loved it, so I hope you guys did too. But Alice is it. She's free. Felicity will make sure of that next episode. Yeah. A new life for Alice. I wonder where her journeys are going to lead. Yeah. So from here, we have one more episode. And then really, I think the prequel part is done. Now we will still be seeing Alice as she progresses through her journey. But I am going to start doing a little bit of other things, I think, as well, kind of in between, because we have been on this story for a good while, and the prequel part is about to end, and Alice's true journey is about to begin, so that's nice. But yeah, so we're gonna be seeing some stuff. I love the Fate sisters. They are something. And whether Evie wants it or not, Felicity is going to be hanging around, so Alice better get used to both of them. Oh, goodness gracious, great balls of fire. But anyway, guys, for those of you who have joined me on this journey, thank you so much. I'm just really glad I was able to tell Alice's little story, and don't worry, her story's not over by any stretch, but this segment of it is, a dark chapter in her life, and she's got to the end of the tunnel. She's got to the light. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have a great week. I will see you potentially next time, and we will be following Felicity to see what she does. Oh boy. Have a good one, guys. Bye.